Welcome to the Windy City Bender Podcast with your hosts, Nolly, Poetzy, and Jarom.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. Usually this is when Poetzy talks, but surprise, the kid couldn't show up for the big 2-4 episode, huh? So here's your hosts, the two and the better of the three, Nolly and Jarom.
What's going on?
Hey.
So, big episode for you, huh?
Yeah, you know, I mean, Hossa gets put on the LTIR for sure, and it's on the 24th episode. Not a big deal.
Not a big deal. So, what are you going to name it? You get naming rights today.
Well, it's got to be the Havlat. I mean, come on.
I was going to push her Proby, but the Havlat for sure.
It'd be Havlat, then Doug Wilson, then Bob Probert.
Oh, so a lot to talk about.
Finally, some actual hockey talk, not bullshit.
Silly season is officially over.
Well, it's still going on, really, but
all intents and purposes, silly season is over.
Yeah, we are officially less than 24 hours away from the first NHL game and less than 48 hours away from the first Hawks game. So that's pretty fucking
like
dope.
Fucking kid on Christmas right now.
Yeah.
Like, I just.
First game of the season, Laine versus Matthews. So excited.
I know. We were just saying before we started, I'm really upset I'm missing that one.
Yeah, unless you're like Babcock, you know. Oh, it's actually the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Winnipeg Jets.
Good impression.
Thank you. that was me trying to impersonate Steve Dangle, trying to impersonate Mike Babcock. Penguins also raise their banner tomorrow, so if you want to tune into that.
Oh, they do play tomorrow too?
Yeah, they're at home. They're at home tomorrow against the Blues, raise their banner, and then they play in Chicago Thursday night for the Hawks home opener. So that's good for the Hawks.
They want to prove that they're three-peat worthy.
Yeah,
they're
that's
off to
a good start. Yeah. NHL's like, prove it, kid.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Penguins, real quick, they got their rings. Oh, fuck.
Are
those things gorgeous?
God, I love the little detail of the 5.
The 5
with the
as
eye.
the eye
Yeah.
and the penguin. Yeah, that. I didn't notice that right away, and when I seen it, I was like, oh my God, it's beautiful.
It was like the little things that they...
Yeah,
put in
and
there.
it's also like, ouch, that hurts. But, you know, because you see the 90, 92 on there.
Yeah.
It's all right.
We won't talk about that.
They got on the one side with the name, they got the back-to-back, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Because you never see that anymore. And then obviously in the inside, they have the all 4 series of the playoffs, what they did against each team like they always do. Really cool ring. Not a big deal.
And then, of course, Phil Kessler, who doesn't post on social media much, posts a picture about his birthday. Gets the ring on his birthday.
Yep. His second, Phil Kessler is a back-to-back Stanley Cup champion, just so you know. Everybody needs to know.
And his caption just was, not a bad birthday. Forgot the one of them at home, though.
Phil being
hashtag
Phil.
2-time. Oh, God.
Hashtag hot dogs. So yeah, back to Hossa. NHL officially allows him to be on LTIR for the Blackhawks.
Huge.
Yeah, that is huge.
We were talking about it earlier.
I was cap friendly up on there.
let's see.
Sorry, got a new addition to the area here, and it's pretty dope.
Got to figure out how to work it. Make sure I'm doing it.
I was gonna say I can't see anything.
Yeah. So right now as of right now they're about $1 million over, $1 million and some change.
That still has.
No, because
Hossa hasn't gone through
yeah,
yet.
because it hasn't been official. I don't think he can go on until
NHL starts.
Yeah, which confuses me. Why Tutu
And Rosie.
Well, Rosie, I wonder because he was already on it. If it's different or
yeah, the IR is just so stupid. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, technically, Rosie is still on here too.
Yeah. They might they're not officially on there though. Anyways, so Hossa is officially off with 5.275 cap hit, which is huge for the Hawks, so they need it.
Big.
They also announced today that the Jordan 2-2 is also going to be on LTIR, which is only $700,000. And then Roosevelt is also going to be on LTIR, which is only $650,000, which Rosie we knew because he didn't even pass his
The physical. He's still dealing with stuff from that sucker punch.
Yeah, he's still concussion syndrome stuff,
Yeah.
which is sad to see, but glad he's not on the team.
Hey, he did what he needed for us to protect our players and in the expansion draft. So,
Tutu, I didn't hear anything about it. I don't know.
Yeah, that was a surprising one.
Yeah.
Like I tried looking up and I didn't see anything.
Yeah, that was a shock to me, really. But I mean, not too upset about it, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like that was just another signing. Him and Rosie were both just signings to keep players safe.
Yeah.
From the expansion draft, so
and give them an extra, payday.
Yeah, good on you, kids. So yeah, once that finally goes through, Hawks will be probably about $5 million under the cap. So they'll got plenty of room to work with. They'll bring some kids back up from Rockford that they dropped down, as in Gustav Forsling and Alex DeBrincat.
And then they reported that they're going to sign. It's reported. I don't know if it's official that they're going to sign Cody Franzen to 1 year, $1 million,
which is
awesome.
Sick.
That is a great.
Fuck. If they do that, they'll probably and bring those two kids up. They'll probably have about $3 million cap space still. So I mean,
it's enough to make a move.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if you have a team that's looking to get rid of a guy that will take on some cap relief for him,
Yeah.
I don't know. For whoever they're looking at, if they're even looking at anybody right now. But yeah, they dropped DeBrincat and Forsling down to the A just till the
freaked everybody out.
Everybody
Twitter, social media was just like, what is going on?
What the fuck is wrong with you? It's a dumpster fire. It was just till the LTIR cleared up, so then they're going to bring him back for the home opener.
Yeah. They're just staying in Chicago. They're not even.
Yeah. Don't even pack your bags. Don't worry about it. Maybe throw an Rockford Ice Hogs jersey on there, like in their stall the next day or something.
Well, Rockford is like the whole thing, hilarious thing on Twitter with like the Hawks and Rockford is like, hey, we better get some time with DeBrincat and all that kind of stuff. So like, I'm surprised. I gotta look at Rockford real quick and see if they said anything because it's absolutely hilarious. Like they sound like divorced parents. Like we better get our time
every other weekend or something. Holidays. Exciting to see. DeBrincat make the team, honestly.
Yes.
Very excited because I thought he played well enough in the preseason to make the team.
He stood out. Like I thought he was just gonna like kind of disappear. He had that awesome prospects tournament, and I'm like, okay,
keep going.
Cool. Yeah. You prove that you can play against people your caliber.
Right.
What can you do now? And every time I saw him playing, I didn't watch a lot of preseason, but every time I saw him playing, he was noticeable out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And Quinville even said whenever the puck gets to him, good things happen. So, I mean, for Q to say something about that
for Q to say something about a young player, that's huge.
That's awesome. So
like, the only negative thing I think that happened with him was there was one goal in the
preseason.
Yeah, against Detroit that he just faltered.
At the blue line, coughed it up, turned it over, but.
People were talking about, we worry about that, but I'm like, you know what? Kane was not a good defensive player in his first couple of years.
A lot of those guys aren't. I mean, that's just when you come from junior, all you want to do is score goals.
Exactly. When you're putting up 100 and something points every year in juniors,
that's all you're focusing on. So I mean, it's gonna be a transition for him, but playing along guys like Taze and especially Kane, because they're kind of the same player, he's gonna have to learn to adjust his game. It stinks that Hossa's not gonna be on the team, because I feel like he could learn a lot from Hossa from his two-way.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, you got Taze and Kane and Sod, too. Sod is basically the
it's
next
weird
Hossa,
saying he's a veteran and all this, but, like, no, he's got a lot to put on the DeBrincat.
Definitely. I mean, there's plenty. Obviously, there's 3-time Stanley Cup champions in there, like a handful of them. So, I mean, there's a lot to learn.
If he has any time for it to take a chance, put him up in the NHL, now's the time.
Yeah. I think he's going to... I hope he does super well and can stay on the team.
Oh God, yeah. I hope we're talking about in June who's nominated against in the Calder.
Yeah. Charlie McAvoy.
McAvoy.
Yeah. So, after Forsling and DeBrincat come back onto the roster, everything looks like it's pretty set then going into Thursday.
Yeah, I'm surprised how much I like the team.
Them dropping Yurko down, surprising, but I'm so happy.
Yeah,
because I just
$1 million.
I did not understand the signing at all.
I do. I understand it. I don't understand the price.
Yeah,
Why they gave him $1 million.
yeah,
That's what I didn't understand.
yeah. I don't know.
But I don't know. He just so much potential with him, and I just don't know what's not clicking for him.
I remember his draft year. They were showing videos of him in the locker room just doing silly things with the puck, just absolutely silly things, like lacrosse style stuff. And everybody thought he was gonna be so sick and like had the sickest hands. And now like he's gone from Detroit to Chicago, and now he's back in the A. Like he's not.
From what I remember though, like watching him, like, what did he play junior or was he in?
He played junior.
overseas?
I don't remember where.
I mean, I remember seeing highlights of like actual game highlights, not the whole trick stuff. But like
Right.
he wasn't that bad. Like he was a solid. He stood out there. Like he.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that stand out in junior though that can't make it in the show.
That's fair.
Like Dave Boland. I mean, he made it in the show, but he wasn't a superstar like he was in.
Like everybody was talking about.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Yeah, but he just watching him play, he was absolutely nothing special, and he looked like a guy that thought he had like easily would make the team. Like thought he was just so sick, and it was just. It's like, hey, bud, you're not.
I'm looking for the tweet that had the lines from the Hawks practice, and it just came up on because today's Mean Girl Day, and
It's October 3rd.
Yes, and the Blackhawks quoted their tweet of Darlene doing that whole thing, and all of this is take good care of this, Canes. Oh,
Doing what?
The Mean Girl. You never seen the Mean Girl?
No.
Are you kidding me? Okay, I know the whole point of this was not to show the computer around, but I don't want to go looking for this. You've never seen this?
No.
Oh my. Oh, where's the audio?
Uh-oh. Oh, you blew
I
it.
blew it. You've never seen that?
No. Oh my god, that's great.
That's oh my god.
We gotta like tweet that out.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's October 3rd. That's fantastic.
That is oh man, but I miss Darlene already.
I was scrolling through my tweets or my liked tweets or whatever, and it popped up the one where he was like getting carted around in the arena, and he just goes beep beep, just most serious face ever.
Yeah. Carolina, take care of him.
Yeah, which I think they will.
Yeah. But okay, so the lines so far: Saad, Taze, Panic.
That's
Great.
good line.
Yeah.
Just happy with that.
Hartman, Schmaltz, Kane.
Really
Yeah. Sharp, Anisimov, DeBrincat.
sharp.
Caro, Winkles, and Hayden.
Caro, Wingles, and Hayden. That's a solid fourth line.
Right.
I'm happy with that fourth line. Hayden has looked pretty good.
And what? Okay, this guy that we signed for $1 million, Boema.
Oh yeah,
I don't know who the hell he is, but
Yeah.
he's like a fourth player on
and
there.
the extra,
Yeah.
a healthy scratch guy. That I'm surprised at the third line with, what was it? Anisimov, Sharp, and DeBrincat.
Yeah.
That's interesting to me.
That I
I don't
mean,
know. I thought that the DeBrincat, Schmaltz, Kane line was pretty sick.
see, I like that too. They did that game. They were awesome making them. I mean, they weren't scoring the goals on the plays, but they were making
Right.
amazing highlight reel passes
Right.
and all that. But my first reaction was they're all small. So I wonder if this might be a test, split
Yeah.
up the small guys a little bit, put Hartman with Kaner to protect Kaner a little bit, and then DeBrincat with Anisimov, who you clearly know he'll go in there. He'll protect who he's got to do.
Right. I wonder if you want to try to put Sharp in there instead of Hartman though, and then drop Hartman down, because I feel like Anisimov, Hartman, and DeBrincat would be a good line because I feel like Anisimov would go to the front of that. Hartman would work his ass off in the corner to get the puck, and then DeBrincat would just do silly things once he got the puck. Yeah. So I feel like that would be a good mixture, but it's Q. He's gonna mix the lines
right,
up.
exactly.
It's not,
but you know what?
Not set.
This is not what I thought we were gonna be going into the season.
Having
these options.
No.
I was worried like we were gonna be pretty much 1-2 and then shit.
Yeah.
But,
surprised that Hinostroza didn't make the team. I know he was on the bubble.
Yeah.
But like I said, Hayden looked good. DeBrincat looked good. So I mean, and I feel like those are the two that Hinostroza was fighting for a spot in the lineup. So, and like I said, he can get called up anytime. Quinville's not afraid to send guys up and drop them down.
Exactly.
So.
And I think Hinostroza's first man up for sure.
Oh yeah, if anything goes wrong, if Hayden isn't performing, if DeBrincat's not performing, I think Hinostroza comes right back up.
Oh, I don't want to burst your bubble. No,
don't talk about Johnson.
He is going to be named an alternate captain for the Coyotes.
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was wearing an A in the preseason.
Well, in preseason, yeah, but everybody wore an A in the preseason. Doesn't mean he was going to get named.
Yeah, but I mean, who else was going to get an A in Arizona?
I know, but
don't we?
I'm happy for him.
He's going to fucking tear it up.
God.
He's one of the few that tear it up. OEL's hurt. When did that happen?
I don't know.
When
we were doing the draft, I saw it, and it was just the O nets. And I'm like, dude, is it serious? There
were so many guys in the fantasy draft that were like injured. I was like, what? When the fuck
if you
did
look
he
at
get
the,
hurt?
If you look at the top players that are still available, it's just
yeah.
I
I picked up Getzlaff because I feel like everybody was skipping over him. I got him in like the 8th round or something like that, and it said injured, and I read the thing and it said, "Oh, mild injury. He'll play opening night." I'm like, "Oh fuck yeah, I'm picking him up."
I got rattled with that draft. I wasn't expecting.
Yeah,
to go
well,
that
we
way.
all got rattled. Thanks a lot, Tanner.
Oh, Tanner.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later with him. So apparently, Q is sticking Keith with Seabrook? Question mark.
Why? In Q we trust, I guess, but I don't like that.
Then no, that's. I mean, what? Let's look at this lineup. So you got Keith and Seabrook. Obviously, you're 1-2.
Was it going to be
Murphy Kempney? Murphy Forsling?
Murphy, Jordan, whatever.
Who the hell are you looking at? Ruda? Oh, Jordan Osterley. Whoever it is, it's going to be Murphy and somebody. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't see it.
Who's the seventh defenseman on that list?
Well, you have to add in Forsling.
Right, yeah. You think it's gonna be a Forsling, Ruda, Kempney?
I think
just rotate them.
Yeah,
go with the hot hand.
Yeah, whoever's hot between those three, I guess. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's.
See, I'm still not.
The last preseason game, I didn't even realize Murphy was out there.
Yeah,
and then I seen his name and I was like, "Fuck!" I feel like he hasn't played a single game in preseason. Like he's been
the two that I watched that I knew he was in. It was like the third period, and I was like, "Wait, where?"
Yeah,
Murphy? I was like looking, is he injured or?
Right. So I mean, I don't know. I mean,
I feel that's just too much. Putting Siebes and Keith together.
But at the same time, what are you going to do? Put Seabrook and Murphy together and have a huge second pair? I don't know. I guess I really wouldn't know what to do.
I don't know what kind of
situation.
Do you know, is Murphy like a defensive?
He's a stay-at-home guy. Yeah, he's like a Jarom with some block shots kind of guy.
That put him with Keith.
Yeah, you could do that and
put Siebes with.
Put him with Forsling.
Yeah.
Or Osterley.
Or Kempney. He played with Kempney a little bit last year.
He has played with Kempney, yeah. I don't know. It's going to be interesting what exactly.
Franzen, too.
Oh, fuck me, yeah.
So Franzen will probably be on that third pair.
Or he might be with Murphy.
Oh, that good too.
I honestly, you have Keith Seabrook and Murphy Franson. I'm not too upset.
No, that's not too bad.
I'm not too upset actually.
No.
I always forget about Franson. Jesus Christ.
It won't be official till tomorrow, so
Yeah, that's why it's not, because it's not a done deal yet. We're not for sure. That's why I always,
somebody can swoop in with like a $4 million offer for
yeah,
him.
I just want to be realistic here. I'm a clown. I don't. Do you think it's gonna last? That Keith Seabrook?
No,
Yeah, I don't see it.
I can't see. I mean, with Q, the way he blows up lines.
Yeah, that's like.
Then again, you never know with his Golden Boys.
Yeah, but that's like when he throws Taze and Kane together. I feel like it's just, it's not gonna last, but it's something to have right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still with that extra cap space. I really hope they look at bringing a more experienced guy in the back end.
If they don't right away, they will by the trade deadline.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I feel like they're gonna test the waters, see where they get. At least I'd say probably till at least Christmas break. See how it goes with this lineup, and then if things aren't going well, then
I hope they realize before then, because they think it's gonna just completely shit the bed with it. Then I don't know. Like they need to make Bowman cannot be afraid to make that move.
Yeah,
because Bowman's got the history of not making the big move that needs to be done and all that.
Like moving to Nicholas Jarmelson. That was a big move.
Yeah, the big move that doesn't need to be done. Keep him there. He doesn't make the one that has to be done.
Yeah.
But no, we'll see.
They're gonna start. This is the team, and they're gonna run with it for as long as they can and see how it goes. But I feel like make or break by Christmas time. If this team isn't in a playoff, if they're like not looking good in a playoff position, you got to make a move. But I mean, if they're on that bubble where it's like they're right there, like the next game they'll be in or something like that.
If you're on that bubble, I think they would make like a small move. If they're 10 points out or so, then I think
I'd say
would do something.
I'd have to say more than 10.
More than 10?
But yeah. Because there's something about this team that they can just turn it on when they want and just start tearing it up.
I know, and it's this defense core that's just that's the one thing that I'm still like.
Trust me, I'm well aware. Yeah, that's the Achilles heel right now.
That honestly would probably be the one thing that I would say. There's a realistic chance this team win the Stanley Cup, and I can look at it and be like, "Yep." Until you get to defense, that I'm not sure. Like,
well, I mean,
can you win?
If this team can make the playoffs, as is,
you don't even have 4 defensemen like to truly, run on.
Yeah, you do. Keith Seabrook, Murphy, and Franson. If he's signed.
Right, but I'm saying, though, you think Franson can hold on to that?
I think those 4. And if not, I think Kempney or Forsling will step up. But looking at this team as is, say Franson's on the team, they could win a cup. They have to get hot at the right time. Crow has to play on his head like he usually does and save them when need be. They can't go in any scoring droughts.
Forsberg needs to be big too.
Forsberg has to be big, and he will be. I feel like he will be. But they cannot go on any scoring droughts. They cannot, like Patrick Sharp needs to be consistent, like everybody else has to. Taze has to pick it up, which I think he will with Saad.
Yeah.
Saad, I feel like Saad's gonna have a breakout year again. They can definitely do it though, and they have that drive. Those guys that have that drive are still here, and they can do it.
They definitely are a team you can never count out. You can easily say they're not going to, but at the same time, you can't just completely dismiss them.
You don't have to put all your money on them, but you have to put a couple bucks on them.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be a fun year because it's not one of those years where you're like, oh, this team can do it, but it's like
it's been a while since we've had expectations like low.
Right.
We're every year going in, we're like, okay.
Since 2010, every year it's been like they can make a shot at it.
And then it's like one loss, and we're like, oh shit, what's going on? Now it's like, okay, well we're expected to lose a couple more,
Yeah, and nobody in the NHL is picking them right now. So I mean, that's huge. Honestly, it really is, because I mean, it just kind of lights a fire on your ass, and it shows like no team's gunning for you. No team's just nobody's expecting it.
I know we're gonna talk more about like NHL in general in a little bit, but is it just something that these teams are just in the rest of the league in the conference are getting better, or do you think the Hawks are truly like stepping down?
Well, defensively, yes, they stepped down big time. They definitely stepped down defensively. Everywhere else, no. I think everybody else, not only in their conference but in the division, is just fucking getting that much better. Dallas, huge. Tons of big moves. They're going to be a good team this year. Watch out. Winnipeg, fucking watch out for them.
Winnipeg
is going to be a. There's just the division is probably.
Winnipeg's biggest Achilles heel was their goalie, and obviously Steve Mason isn't like the greatest, but I mean that's a big step up from what they've had.
Yeah, he can definitely help them out a lot. And I mean, Nashville went to the final last year. They're a good team. Watch out for them. St. Louis, same team every year.
Yeah.
Minnesota has the Boudreaux effect, so they're going to make the playoffs, maybe be a President's Trophy winner, but they're not going to do anything in the playoffs. Not worried about it.
Not a big deal.
Yeah. But, yeah, they just... And then there's Colorado. So, I mean, at least we won't be the worst team in the division. Guaranteed Hawks. I will bold prediction
for the Central is Colorado wins the division, wins the Presidents, and goes 16-0 in the playoffs.
How much you want to bet on that?
Not enough, like nothing.
Nothing. I'll bet my clipped toenail. Yeah, so, I mean, at least it's guaranteed that they won't be the worst team in the division.
Yeah, that's
so. I mean, that's exciting news.
We got Colorado to fall on.
We got something to look forward to. Get excited, but not too excited.
So
before we get into the NHL talk, I think we're gonna bring in our home slice Tanner Houston.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun, boy, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we'll be right back.
So this is our boy Tanner. This is who we've been talking about. Hey, Tanner.
What's up, bud?
How's it going?
Not too shabby.
Not a big deal.
Oh, how's life?
Oh, just fucking killing it.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So, Tanner, any bold predictions for the Hawks this year?
What was that one thing you told us earlier that EA did a prediction that they'd come in 12th in the West? Pretty sure that's not going to happen. That's a pretty bold prediction for me. Definitely thinking they're going to be at least top 3 in the Central. Like, I don't see them doing a wild card.
So you're going against EA. That is pretty fucking bold.
Yeah, because their system's flawless.
Yeah,
so.
Nashville over Montreal last year, fucking flawless.
Yeah, it's literally, they got it down to a T.
Yeah, because Montreal always makes the final. Not a big deal.
Because they carry price, man.
The best thing about that simulation was they had Washington losing in the second round again.
To the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Was it?
I don't think that's part of the simulation. That's part of just life.
No,
it's bound to happen.
So a bold strategy would be saying Capitals might go to the third round. Just a might. That's bold.
Capitals done in 1.
Yeah. Instead of Caps in 3, Caps done in 1.
Yeah. Oh god, that'd be great.
So, all right, let's do some NHL talk here.
Yeah. How about that young guy over in Calgary they got signed, Jaromir Jagr?
Biggest news of the summer, and it comes the last day of the fucking summer. Silly season is officially over. Jagr signs.
Yeah. Well, did you see why it took so long, huh?
No, I didn't know what happened.
Was it money?
It was money. He was just holding out to see if he can get more money from anywhere. And so when it came down to it, St. Louis was looking at him with the same deal of $1 million with $1 million in bonuses. And then he went with Calgary because they actually pursued him the whole summer. They actually wanted him, and St. Louis only wanted him because they had injuries.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's why he went with Calgary, because he was like, yo, just because you have injuries, don't fucking come at me like that. Like, I'm not gonna fill a spot and then get like booted once people get like healthy. I'm gonna go to a team that actually wants me, even though it's not the money I want. I still want to play in the NHL.
Right.
So
he also said that 99.99% chance this is his last season, so he's glad he finally played for a Canadian team.
Sad.
I can't wait till like halfway through the season when he's like, nah, one more. I got one more.
I can get $2 million out of somebody.
Yeah, he like puts up 65 points, and it's just like, yo, Jagr, how about like a $4 million contract? He's like, yeah, I can do that.
All right.
He'll relook. Oh, how far am I from Gretzky?
Or he'll just, go back to the K for a couple years and come back just rejuvenated.
Just start tearing it up again.
Oh, fuck yeah, going straight to Philly? Just make his rounds again?
Yeah.
I'm just glad he did not go to St. Louis, because I could not watch him
I could not see
against
the
the Hawks
mullet
that many times.
the mullet flow with the Blues jersey on it.
It would just be a travesty.
It really would. Travesty of the game. So did you guys see the tweet where it was like Jagr got drafted first round in 1990 and so did Keith Tkachuk, and now Jagr's playing with Matthew Tkachuk, Keith's son.
Oh god, yeah.
And I actually saw that they might be on a line.
Get the fuck out of here.
There was another one where it was like, man, can't wait until in like 20 years from now when he's on the same line with Matthew Tkachuk Jr.
Oh god, Jagr is fucking legend.
Just a fucking beauty.
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing of all time from Jagr was there was like the one woman who like took a picture of him laying down next to her in bed, and she was gonna blackmail him, and he goes, fucking put it online, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
She was like dating one of the players on his fucking team,
and she was like
fucking check.
She was like 18 and he's like 40. Like, oh yeah, this is gonna really hurt my self-esteem and my image.
They're like, they're like, oh, Jagr's like, oh, this is gonna hurt so bad. My wrist is gonna be killing me from all the high fives in the locker room.
It's just the fucking best. He does not give a shit.
No, he doesn't. He's got a fucking smoke show of a girl right now too.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah.
So back to St. Louis. Did you guys hear about Robbie Fabry?
Yeah.
Is he done for the season?
Yeah, he fucking
year.
tore his ACL last year, comes into training camp, tears the same ACL this year.
Ooh. That's not good for the career.
And
No,
I
that's a
didn't
rough
see
go.
it, but I was listening to Spin Chicklets, and Whitney was saying that they had a press conference with him, and they actually put him in front of reporters, this 21-year-old kid who's back-to-back torn ACLs, and it's back to him to talk to like the reporters about like what's going on. He said he just looked like, you can just tell he was broken spirited.
Yeah, well, what a St. Louis thing to do to a
Right.
kid.
Like that's
Oh god, St. Louis.
I don't know if
fucking shit show.
is he gonna, I wonder if he's even going to be able to come back from that.
Yeah, that's not when am I coming back? That's
if,
am I
yeah.
coming back? So
Yeah,
poor
you gotta,
kid.
You got to take a good time off
Yeah,
to make sure that you rehab that correctly.
yeah. So I mean, good
I don't
for
know what
good
St.
news
Louis
for the
facilities
Hawks.
look like, but can't be like too top of the line. They fucking backwater bitch ass motherfuckers.
Backwash motherfuckers. All right. So after that,
All right, Tanner, thanks for joining us after that.
I wanted to go back to Jagr, man. Not talk about St. Louis.
speaking of Jagr, the Flames logo with the mullet.
Oh God!
Oh yeah.
Like I said, if they made that a shirt, I will buy the shit out of that.
Yeah, that's a
I
shirt
just
for
wanted
the
Gaudreau
boys.
to fucking go full mullet with Jagr. It just looked like his son.
Can you imagine a Calgary night just running into Johnny Hockey and Jaromir Jagr out on the town? Like, holy fuck, dude. Guy's going to be riding a fucking horse through the city, like, in his Yeezys again. Like, just tearing it up.
Oh, isn't it like one of Jagr's draft pictures where he's just wearing a Canadian tuxedo? And
Yes.
then just toss some cowboy boots on that, man, and I guarantee you can find him in Calgary like that.
Welcome to the Saddle Dome, boys.
Fucking, I saw this other thing that was like one representative from like Kladno, like the team that he owns, was just like, yeah, if Jagr ever wanted to just like run this country everybody would vote for him. He's that much of a rock star. I was like, holy fuck.
Like,
Can you imagine that, like, that's what he does, like, after he actually retires? Also, when he said he retires, he said he's only retiring from the NHL, so that didn't mean he was going to quit hockey.
He's going to go play for
No,
his
he's
own
gonna.
team.
Yeah, the team that he owns, he'll play for.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, which is crazy.
And he's going to become president of the Czech Republic.
That was like
fucking
that was
unreal.
the greatest statement when he said that. He's like, "Well, I know there's one team in the Czech Republic that's making an offer for me because they got a pretty smart owner that wants to make sure to win hockey games."
I just love that the coach was also like, yeah, if he wanted to come in and play, he's going to play. Like, I'm not going to say no.
I mean,
It's Jagr.
you're talking about a guy who in the 2013 playoffs, his favorite player was Jagr.
Yeah. He's literally. I couldn't tell you one thing that he's done that wasn't a total beauty move. Like literally every story you have about him is just fucking perfect, and it's I love it. I love it so much.
He's just a role model and a half.
Banging 18-year-old broads with a fucking mullet for days, dude. Come on.
Oh God.
Oh,
Playing for every team because every team fucking wants you.
one more stat with Jagr, then if we want to move on, we can. But
We don't have to though.
yeah, we don't have to. Calgary's average age went from signing Jagr went from 27 to 29. So Jagr alone brought 2 extra years to their average age.
Usually that goes up like a half a year. Nah, let's go full 2 years. And they're gonna go up in points too, so that's sick.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's so great.
So should we move into season predictions or?
Yeah, what else?
You guys want to talk some like top 3 each division?
Well, before we get into predictions, let's talk about the big signing that happened today. Yeah.
What else happened?
The Eichel. Come on, Tanner.
the Buffalo
I saw there was
Eichels.
a trade today too.
The Buffalo Eichels.
Oh yeah, that did happen. It
Yeah.
wasn't a signing. It was an extension.
I mean, did he sign a piece of paper? Signing.
Okay, but he was already on the team. That's why I was confused.
Okay.
Signing.
An extension. 8 years, 10 million average. Is the kid worth $80 million as of right now?
Right now, no.
I mean, it's hard to say. He had a great first year. He was hurt for half the season last year, but then when he came back, he was fucking tearing it up.
He's been in the league for 2 years, hasn't played a full season yet, but I understand he's the face of their organization basically, but
Oh god, yeah.
I mean,
but
he's
you can see when you watch his highlights, you can see the electricity that he's fucking has.
Absolutely.
He's making $2.5 million more dollars than Tarasenko.
like
Okay, well that's because St. Louis somehow brainwashed Tarasenko into believing that was a great deal.
and yeah, that's a rough go
I
for
forgot
Tarasenko.
Yeah, I forgot what insider said it. They're like, yeah, it's a hefty price to pay right now, but if he tears it up this year, that number probably would have gone up.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh god, yeah. It wouldn't be like McDavid territory, but it would probably be like at least an extra $1.5 million
Yeah.
or something like that per season.
the only thing is with me, it's like I usually compare contracts with guys in the league, and like Taves and Kane are making only $500,000 more than Eichel, and they each have 3 cups.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like they were drafted as like the saviors of the Hawks.
Yeah,
they
were just,
were.
like, really, really great draft picks that have turned out to be
No,
fucking
they were
amazing.
no.
Where, like
Kane?
McDavid and Eichel were like
Kane was
turn
one-
around the franchise kinds of
Kane was
players.
100%
That was
that
Kane.
player.
That was definitely Kane.
Kane wasn't like a generational talent that you hear about though. He wasn't like the next Gretzky, whereas
Okay,
McDavid
neither
is
is
like the
Eichel.
next
yeah,
Crosby.
Eichel is not that either.
Eichel was. They had a conversation during that draft year that was like, man, there's an actual argument that Eichel could go first, which was insane because they were like, there's literally 2 generational talents that will turn around a franchise.
That is them trying to get the Nets Ovechkin versus Crosby.
And they got that now between McDavid and Matthews.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But,
McDavid
like,
Matthews or like Laine Matthews
yeah.
or Eichel. I mean, if you wanted to go like American rivalries, it's the perfect one with Matthews and Eichel because of Buffalo and Toronto.
Yeah.
I just don't think Eichel is in that same category.
If
I feel like you just haven't seen enough Eichel.
that's
don't
that's
get
what
me
I'm
wrong.
saying. Though.
Yeah,
That's-
we haven't, but don't get me wrong. I love Eichel. I think he's fucking fantastic.
He's going to be as great as they think and want him to be, But right now, like I don't know. I mean, I guess like you said, after this year, see what he does, and he could have earned way more. So in that sense, it could be a great move. But I mean, what if he's just injury prone this whole season?
Do you think Buffalo didn't give him the option of like a bridge deal, or even like an option of play the season out?
Fuck, dude! If you throw $10 million in front of me for 8 years, I'm fucking signing that.
Yeah, he's what 20, 21?
Yeah,
he'll be 21 in October or something.
Yeah, he's not even 21.
Can you imagine the contract that he's going to be signing when he's like 28 now?
Yeah,
or like 29? It's gonna have to go up.
Dude, I just picture the guy screaming, "Buffalo, I'm coming for you," with $10 million in his hand.
Oh God, yeah.
No, he's Buffalo. I told you I was coming.
Yeah.
Well, here's the next question though. Like, what does Matthews now sign for?
Yeah,
that's as I was gonna ask.
That's gonna be silly, honestly.
Well, here I guess another thing is that like when you're Matthews, you have Marner and Nylander, my bad. And like when you're with Eichel, like who do you have?
Yeah.
The other Nylander.
Yeah.
Who hasn't made it to the show yet?
Yeah, they just sent him down today too.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Jesus. He's got Ryan O'Reilly and Evander Kane.
Did you just say Evander Kane like he was comparable to like fucking Marner or Nylander, man?
Well, in Buffalo,
he's a fucking train wreck.
In Buffalo, he is okay. They don't have much. Leave him alone.
Yeah, well, they got like Kyle Okposo, but like there's not like young talent that's growing with Eichel. I mean, Sam Reinhart was supposed to be that, but he's not like the third overall pick or whatever he was supposed to be.
Right.
Like,
I think about it.
That was kind of a weak draft year.
Good for Eichel not turning into a shithead being with Evander Kane for.
Well, we don't know what goes on. I
guess him and Reinhardt are kind of growing together because they were riding that tandem bike, weren't they? I fucking love that thing.
Wait till they get to Vegas, see what happens with Evander Kane.
Matthews is up
God.
Not next year, right? Next year will be his third year.
Next year will be his third year, so his contract will be up.
Oh, next year,
yeah. So he'll be his last. So
season.
This is his
or tomorrow.
So two off seasons.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, first off, I don't know what the cap's going to be. Second, it's not going to go up enough for him to be
so he could easily make that double-digit mark.
I was
easily
thinking 11.
Well, yeah, he could.
But is he going to be the type of player that says that I need that money, or is he going to be the type of player that says we need to spread this out because we got top-end talent that could win a couple cups in Nylander and Marner?
Yeah, because you got to sign those guys before him.
But it's the same, and it's the same thing too, though. Like McDavid, I want the best thing. Like everybody made McDavid sound like he was some Jesus.
Because he took $1 million off of what they offered him.
He took. I'm only going to take $12 million. Like at the same time, it's like does Matthews?
Isn't it 12.5?
Yeah,
12.5.
I don't know. I'm trying to think though. Is like you can't like. It's so hard to say the two because Marner and Nylander and Matthews are so fucking close.
But looking at each team, like and their contracts, like Taves and Kane, two big guys, they add up to what is it? $21 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
McDavid and
Draisaitl and McDavid taking up more than that on the Oilers right now.
No, they're making $21 million together.
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
I thought Draisaitl was on 8 year or 8 mil.
8.5.
8.5 and 12.5. You want to do the math on that again, bud?
That's 21.
21.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
Go take your last accounting class, Tanner.
Yeah. Do you want me to check the math on that again, or?
Here, wait. Let me put it through my calculator once.
Sorry, I hit 13 instead of 12. That's my bad. That's what he wanted at first.
I was rounding up.
Yeah. No, but it seems like each team, like I mean, Dallas, Ben and Sagan, they have two set guys. Those are their two front runners. And Toronto, they got 3 instead of 2, and that's exciting. And
yeah,
it's also nerve wracking with the cap.
Yeah, you can't package the 3.
That's very difficult to spread 21 mil between the 3 of them. That's the
thing with like Kane and Taves though too. Like they were able to sign their deals at the same time, which was pretty lucky. But like now you have to like play with money if you're Toronto over like a 3-year span,
right?
And try and predict that, which actually might turn out to be a little bit easier. You only have to do one at a time rather than multiple.
And you might be able to sneak in one of them. Like say Nylander would be up first, sneak him in under what he could have possibly, like the highest he possibly could have made, just to.
Even looking
I
at
don't
the
know.
stats, it's so hard to just by statistic. Austin Matthews 69 points, nice.
Huge hockey guy.
Nylander 61 points in 81 games. Mitch Marner 61 points in 77 games.
Yeah.
Like they're
And looking at it, Matthews, Nylander, and Hyman's gonna be their top line, and Bozak, JVR, and Marner's gonna be their second line.
JVR
And
is
those two lines
JVR,
are just.
I would be surprised if JVR finishes the year on the team.
I won't. I think he will.
I'm
sure if they're going to the playoffs like they probably should be, they're gonna probably hold on to JVR and not get rid of him.
They're not gonna want to split that line up. They're gonna make a run for run through
why
the
not
playoffs
make a run
this year.
for it? Like the deeper you go, the more experience your young guys get.
Well,
Exactly.
now's the year they're supposed to be competing.
They're going to the conference final this year.
This is supposed to be the year that they
Ooh, big bold prediction there.
Yeah, I'm putting my big boy pants on.
Big Bull prediction.
Well, I mean,
they
who
don't make the
else- I
playoffs.
don't know who else would be going unless like somehow Ottawa pulls it off again. But like Pittsburgh is like the only other team that's basically the same.
They're
Tampa.
losing a lot of players this offseason.
Tampa, that's right. Fuck Tampa, as long as they can be healthy. But
Tampa's the
we
sleeper
got like
team.
the West
in
Nile
East.
virus or something down there in Florida.
Yeah, the fucking hurricanes are coming through there, I guess.
Toronto's got 6 players that are going to be free agents this year.
Do you think that they're gonna allow the Carolina team to play in Florida, or is that too soon?
Do you think if Carolina like beats Florida and Tampa pretty bad, like people are gonna be upset about it, or
Jesus.
I don't know, man. I would just love it if if the Hurricanes just like shut off the power after they destroyed both teams.
what if like first time Tampa and Florida came in the Carolina Stadium, the first song that they played was "Rock You Like a Hurricane"?
Jesus Christ.
Should we keep going, or
I think you probably want to stop. Views expressed by Nolly do not follow everybody on the show.
Oh god.
yeah? Sorry guys, I got a weird sense of humor. So yeah.
Solid.
You know what we didn't talk about in the hot stock with
Bickle? Yeah. Did you hear about that, Tanner?
What?
Bickle's signing a 1-day contract tomorrow so he can retire a Hawk.
Oh yeah, with Rockford. I'm just kidding. I love Pickle.
Yeah, but for real, like sign with Rockford, huh? Hey, we won't give you DeBrincat, but
Yeah.
how about Bickle?
Yeah.
Will retire as an ice hog.
Oh fuck yeah, DeBrincat's gonna be on the team this year. He's so sick.
He's sick. So,
Oh.
how do you feel about him projected to be on the third line with Anisimov and Sharp?
It's not bad as long as Hartman's on the second line.
Yeah,
That's what they're predicting right now.
Because it's spreading out the fucking scoring. Because otherwise, if Hartman was on that third line, that's a pretty grindy third line.
It's not bad though.
It's not. But like that one
That's
on
an
that
old-
line,
it's
then
an
you're
old
depending
s-
on Sharp to kind of score from
No,
the outside, and then
Oh,
like have Hartman just grind in the front with Anisimov.
well, I was thinking, what if you throw Sharp on that second line and then you have Anisimov, Hartman, and DeBrincat?
That's not a bad line either. But I feel like Sharp's not fast enough to stay with Schmaltz and Kane.
Yeah. Well, just cherry pick, bud. You're good at that.
Just don't play any defense.
Yeah.
Oh man, put your fucking young boy skates on, granddad.
Here's a walker for you, bud.
I just hope Sharp gets at least like 12 goals.
12. Yeah, really underselling him.
I said 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like 10 would still be disappointing.
It really would. I mean, I feel he's got to hit like 15.
Well, I mean,
The good news is
I'm trying to think of like who's going to be scoring this year, like because you're losing Panarin's goal production, which is pretty big. But
Saad.
like with the first line the way it is, I can see Taves hitting over 30 for sure.
I think Saad's going to have a big
I
year.
think Side hit 20, 25.
Saad's gonna put up at least 25. I'd say,
Yeah.
hopefully. I
At
can see him
least
being like
24.
25 and 25, like 50 points, maybe 60ish.
There might be three or four guys that hit like 60 points this year, I think.
That'd be great. I mean, Kaner's gonna more than likely still be a point a game player.
Yeah.
And Panic's just going to reap the benefits of 2 with Sod and Taze.
Oh God, yeah, that'd be great. I mean, I can't like if Panic falters at all, I would love to see DeBrincat on that fucking line.
Right.
Does he do 44, more than 44 Panic with Sod and Taze?
What?
Does he do more than 44 points with playing with Sod and Taze?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah. Oh, for sure. I mean, he could probably hit 20 goals and
20 and 30.
Like, I mean, Sod and Taze are like front of the net, like all around grinding too. Like, they would just put in whatever fucking shots he doesn't get fucking put through.
Yeah, I could see 50 points, at least 50 point season, 20 and 30.
I mean, yeah. It's like in a perfect world, that's what it's going to be, but somebody's not going to get like the amount of points you think they
On a
should.
perfect
I would love to see like
world.
Hartman get at least like 45, but I don't know if he's going to be playing the second or the third line. If he's going to be playing on Kane's line, I feel like he can easily get some tap-ins.
In a perfect world, we have a 12-way tie for the Art Ross Trophy in Chicago. That's a perfect world.
Yeah, basically.
And people don't hate on Crawford, but it's not
Oh,
a perfect
I mean,
world.
the fucking defense are going to get some fucking assists. The Hawks always have really good, just the long passes by
Yeah.
the D. Just fucking, they are so good at it. Just
Yeah.
the fucking vision is real.
Threading the needle on the Hail Mary passes.
Oh, God, yeah.
Eric Carlson style.
Oh, my God. So much sauce.
So beautiful.
Saw Carlson's done the skates. Oh, he's so good looking.
So attractive. So season predictions.
you got
Yes.
Poetz pulled up.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
So
let's
how
go
do you
by.
want to do this?
Let's go by conference. We'll see.
Conference or division, you mean?
Well, we can division.
Division.
So yeah. So how many first before how many
let's start in the East.
in the East? All right,
Let's go Metro.
Metro. How many teams you got coming out of the Metro?
How many?
Yeah, of the possible 5, obviously.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's got to be 5.
You got all 5 coming from the Metro and only 3 in Atlantic.
Yeah, man. I would probably say so.
Who do you got?
Well, you're going to have the Rangers, the Penguins, and Washington and Columbus for sure.
So you got say it
what's
again.
it? Yeah, one more time.
You got Rangers, Penguins, Washington, and Columbus.
Okay, so
Those are like fucking locks.
Hmm.
That was like 4-way fucking battle like all last year too.
I agree with that.
And then the last team, I mean,
New Jersey, Islanders, or Carolina, or Philadelphia. Those are the last.
yeah, like Carolina or Philly can both sneak in.
I don't think Carolina's gonna be there this year.
Yeah,
I think
they're
Carolina,
they're
Carolina
gonna be-
has a chance to sneak in though.
Yeah,
That's what
I
I'm
think they're
saying.
going to be up there. They're definitely going to be like one of those teams at the end of the year, like they were last year. They were like, "Oh shit, Carolina might be able to do this." I think.
Yeah, so I guess it's like I wouldn't say guarantee all 5, just because it's just as equally likely that it's me 4 and 4, just because in the fucking Atlantic, you're gonna have Montreal, Ottawa, Toronto all fighting for a spot, but then you'll have like Boston there too,
Tampa.
and Tampa. Yeah,
keep
Tampa's
forgetting
gonna
Tampa.
fucking be there. Like it's gonna be really tough to get that last wild card spot, but I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be Rangers, Penguins, Capitals, and Blue Jackets for sure.
So
And then whenever the Blue Jackets are able to trade for fucking Matt Duchene, they're gonna be even more of a lock.
What do you got, Nolly?
I don't know. I don't like the Rangers much. Picking up Shattenkirk is huge. I'm not a big Lundqvist guy though. But they're consistent. They do it every year. Capitals do it every year. They lost a little bit, and I feel like they're just mentally just demolished after getting knocked out by the Penguins again, second round.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a regular season team for sure.
Yeah, they are, but I don't know. Going into this season, I don't think they're going to be as good as they were. I don't think they'll be President's
God, no.
Trophy.
They
They're
lost
going to
a
be.
lot.
They're going to be second, probably second place, and
Second or third. I
Yeah.
might say third.
They still have the scoring power. For
Absolutely,
sure.
absolutely. Their power play is just fucking disgusting.
Yeah, their defense took a bad hit though.
Yeah. So I gotta say Caps. I gotta say Penguins. It's gonna be rough for them this year. They're gonna be fucking tired. I
Yeah.
mean, back to back, going to the final 2 years in a row. That's
a
rough.
lot of hockey.
And I mean, not
Yeah.
only that, but you're selling 2 years in a row over the summer. Like that's rough.
But there's, the thing though, there's reports that Crosby is just like people are kind of freaked out. Like he is a madman going for this three-peat.
I know,
Like
that's all
he
I've been
just
hearing.
wants it.
I want them to miss the playoffs so bad.
Yeah, how great would that be? The only reason I would be upset is because of Phil.
That's the only Phil's the only reason I would not be upset if they three-peat.
Yeah. Fuck. I don't know. I'm not high on the Blue Jackets, but at the same time, they got fucking talent. They got young kids, and
They're filthy.
They
I know,
really
but
would-
I just don't. They're like the Florida Panthers a couple years ago. They made the
But
playoffs.
this year
but
they
not
didn't.
just,
They didn't lose anything.
Neither did that Florida Panthers team.
None of the Florida Panthers team
but
had
the
injuries to
yeah.
start the season.
And the Florida
They
Panthers
didn't have Barkov or Huberto.
and they didn't add a Panarin.
Yeah, that's true. They didn't add Panarin. And, I mean, you get a sophomore season now with fucking Werenski and Wenberg, who were fucking monsters last year for that team. Wenberg became that number one center out of nowhere, and it's fucking sick.
I mean, yeah, and they got Seth Jones, I think he's gonna have another good year.
Oh, Seth Jones is gonna be nasty.
But I don't know. I mean, I'm curious to see what Panarin does in Columbus. I mean, I don't know.
Because he's going to be the guy now. He doesn't have Kane to fall back on.
I mean, he's got Cam Atkinson with him,
who's
though.
a fucking
Bob
Vezina.
could tear it up. So I
Vezina
mean,
winning goalie, like unreal.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to argue against those four teams right there. It's really hard, but I don't know. I'm high on Carolina this year. I really think that they're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, they definitely have a chance. It's gonna be a tight race.
Yeah,
I don't think there's gonna be very many sellers by the trade deadline.
No, that's the biggest fucking underdog team right now in the whole league. Really, I think.
See, my Metro,
Carolina.
Yeah, the biggest sleeper right there.
My Metro, I'm going Pittsburgh,
for
Washington, Columbus, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going Rangers 4. And that's where I'm stopping. But Carolina is one of those teams where it's like I'm not picking them now, but at the same time I'm not going to be surprised.
Right.
So,
yeah, Poetz had Caps, Blue Jackets, Penguins, and then Rangers.
Nobody gives a shit what Poetz had. He's not there.
Yeah, irrelevant on the 24th episode. Not a big deal.
all right, the Atlantic.
How you feeling, Tanner?
Atlantic.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I already said besides forgetting about Tampa's gonna, if they can be healthy, that's the only thing, which is which is dumb because you should say that for every other team, but Tampa just has that issue.
Stamkos is that difference maker though.
Not only him though, like
huge difference maker.
Tyler Johnson was injured a lot,
but
Victor Hedman.
Stamkos, that's like that's like almost 60 goals
it was
there.
Strawman that was hurt a lot last season too, which is why their defense suffered.
Yeah, and Hedman had to put the whole team on his back.
And he's a beast.
Yeah,
God
Hedman's
damn.
unreal. He's gonna win a fucking Norris one of these days.
I mean, Erik Karlsson needs to win another Norris, otherwise this is a fucking joke.
Yeah,
but that's
it's gonna be Hedman, Burns, and Karlsson.
Ottawa still has a really good chance to keep going. They got their rookie that's gonna be coming up, Thomas Chabot, who's supposed to be like the next Karlsson for that fucking team. It's like you can't have two Karlsson.
You can't two Karlsson it. That's cheating.
Karlsson and Karlsson Light, like fuck out of here.
Karlsson and Karlsson Light.
Then I mean,
it's the new beer in Ottawa, but nobody's at the game to buy it.
You're gonna have fucking like Montreal and Boston fighting for a spot. Fucking and like I said, like Carolina, like
Montreal.
Or no, Carolina's fucking Metro, yeah.
Yeah, Carolina's Metro.
Yeah. Well, Boston and Montreal, Ottawa. Toronto. What the fuck am I thinking of? Yeah, Toronto's going to be there fucking for sure. I think Tampa, if healthy the entire season, lock for that first spot.
Yeah.
100% lock. Toronto can definitely come in second.
Yeah. Fucking Toronto last month of the season, well, not even like last half of the season, they had a fucking run to make it into second last year. So, I mean, they're only going to get better.
Yeah. They're going to be so fucking good.
Yeah, no, I'm so fucking excited. Big game tomorrow.
That's right.
What'd you have, Jarom?
Let's see. I said 4, so I got 4. Tampa, Toronto, Ottawa, Boston.
Yeah.
I I don't think Montreal's going through an identity crisis right now.
No, they're not. They're the Carey Prices, and
But
hopefully it works.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
Like I don't
and
know.
it usually
Like,
does.
Well.
Well, when Carey Price is there,
He's actually there.
He makes
okay,
them go to the playoffs.
if it works getting just to the playoffs, okay, yes, it's works.
Well,
then,
you know
then the Washington Capitals are the greatest team ever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, going into the season, it's rough because the wild cards throws you such a loophole. You don't know who's going to be coming in from what division.
I mean, Florida can possibly even, not. I don't think they can. I think it's going to be a nice little tight battle. That last wild card spot is going to be a fucking great battle. I think to watch this year.
Yeah, I was going to say that too. I think Florida still has a chance to squeeze in there if Ekblad is healthy.
If everyone is healthy,
with getting
Huberdeau,
concussed.
The only
Barkov.
team I don't see from the East even competing this year really, New Jersey,
Yeah.
Buffalo, and Detroit.
New Jersey and Detroit for sure.
Yeah,
I can see Eichel
Buffalo-
playing like a fucking madman.
if he stays
though.
healthy.
Buffalo is that bubble team for me if they're going to compete or just completely just flop again.
Oh yeah, it's just whether or not the team's gonna help him out,
Right.
Because I mean, with everything that I've like seen from Eichel over the summer, it's like he like feels like he hasn't proven himself or anything to anybody yet, and he just wants to go out there and show that he's the fucking best.
Yeah, we've talked about that before going into talking about his contract, I think. And he's like, I don't know, I don't really deserve it right now. I haven't proven anything. I've been hurt for 2 seasons. What do I have to show?
It's like I
And
played mediocre hockey for
a losing team.
losing team for 2 years.
So, yeah, I mean, he could be that X factor for them just to sneak into the playoffs.
So what
Oh
about
god,
you?
yeah.
What about you?
He's
Nolan?
just like, you can tell he's just got that fire.
Yeah,
What's yours,
yeah,
Nolan?
that he's got that BU fire coming in hot.
Yeah.
Toronto, don't even.
If, like Tanner said, if Tampa stays healthy, easy number 1 slot for Atlantic, easy.
Well, that's the other like thing too about Toronto is they had no injuries last
They had
year,
9 guys play 82 games.
Yeah.
which is insane.
Yeah.
Like you can't expect that to happen again. But
No.
the talent they have on that team, like depth wise, like you have Patrick Marleau listed on your 3rd line right now, like, and that's with down the center you have Matthews, Kadri, and Bozak. Like it's just this.
Keep talking.
It's just a fucking disgusting team. Like,
Just keep going.
oh man, on the right side you got Marner, Nylander, and then you put like Komarov there. These,
Uncle Leo.
oh god, JVR.
Just roster baiting so hard. But yeah, I say Tampa 1. I say Leafs 2, and then I say Montreal 3, Boston 4.
No, Ottawa.
No,
You don't think Ottawa does it? You think
I
Craig
think-
Anderson's wife can only get cancer one time?
Jesus Christ.
man, my sense of humor doesn't get that harsh.
Jesus.
No, I think I don't know. I think that their offense had a spectacular year last year, and I don't think they replicated. And I think Carlson struggles to get back after that surgery over the summer. I think it's going to take him a bit to get back.
I
Just
doubt
through the
it.
beginning-
Did you
through the
see how
beginning of the
fast
season.
he came back from getting his Achilles fucking cut?
Yeah, well, they took half of his fucking heel bone off, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Who cares? He's a machine.
he really is. But I, dude, you know how much I love him. It doesn't. Don't fucking. You don't have to sell him to me. No, I don't know. Because without him, they're nothing. They're Montreal without Carey Price. So it's gonna be. He has to come back and be healthy and ready to go.
Yeah, true.
All right, Poetz.
Poetz had Tampa,
I
Montreal.
don't fucking care.
Yeah, well, we're not talking to you. Just don't listen. Put the phone down.
Okay.
Tampa, Montreal, Toronto, and Ottawa. Fuck your Carey Price in the second place.
Yeah, they didn't get anything to like help their defense.
They got
and
worse.
Lost Radulov.
They got worse. Yeah.
And that's saying a lot for a team that built the greatest 3rd line team at the trade deadline. To say that they got worse from that's saying something.
Yeah, they built a 4th line team.
It was a pretty solid squad, man.
Yeah. All right,
Like
so
tons of grit.
Pacific.
back to the specifics.
Yes.
How you feeling, Tanner?
You want to go to the Pacifics?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Edmonton.
Yeah. It's gotta
Edmonton
be.
for sure. And Anaheim's going to be there. San Jose is going to be there. And then, Vegas.
That's bold.
Calgary, though. Calgary's going to be fucking real good.
Yeah, they got Jagr, of course.
Yeah. Dude, I love... One of my guiltiest pleasures is just watching Matthew Tkachuk fucking just piss everybody off.
My favorite was Doughty.
Oh,
there was
God,
like
yeah.
back-to-back games where he was just pissing Doughty off, and Doughty could not figure out how to get back at him, and it was just fantastic.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think LA's making it, even though if they have like a healthy Jonathan Quick the whole season.
They have like good parts, but none of the. It's like they have all the right. They have a bunch of puzzle pieces, but they're all from different puzzles because they just don't fit together.
Yeah. Like one's a kid's puzzle, and one's like a 1,000-piece puzzle.
And then there's Dustin Brown.
I was gonna say, who did they lose in the expansion draft? I don't remember. Oh, actually, I remember now. It was Brady McNabb. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like, no, Vegas didn't take Dustin Brown, did they? No, they're still stuck with that potato.
I mean, yeah, 'cause, I mean, they got Kopitar, Carter, Toffoli, and then they got Doughty and Quick. I mean, they have.
Oh, Kopitar had such a shitty season
Yeah,
last
he really
year, too.
did. The only sparks that they had were, I mean, Carter had a good year. Toffoli turned it on about halfway through the year, and then Doughty was Doughty.
Yeah, and he's just nasty.
Yeah, he's
The thing with
sick.
LA though too is like they're so up there and screwed with the cap that they can't get better.
They have no moves. They have no moves.
They
to
can't do
improve.
anything. And like their contracts, like nobody's gonna want those contracts
Because you have a Dustin Brown at like $7 million or something.
I think he's like 5.5.
Yeah, but still, dude, that's stupid money to give to him.
And Kopitar's like a 9.5.
Yeah, he's up there. But I mean, I'd give that money to
Kopitar earns
Kopitar.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say last year was definitely a wash for him because, I mean, he's not going to play like that.
No.
I think he had like 11 goals,
Yeah.
which is just ridiculous.
But I mean, the whole team though kind of fucking had a rough year.
Yeah, Dustin Brown.
Well, it sucks
5.8.
when you don't have a starting goalie.
Yeah. Yeah. Brown's
Quick's, I mean, as much as he's overrated, he's still like, he's starting goalie good.
Yeah,
Like,
he's a number one.
He can help you win games that you shouldn't win. Like if
Exactly.
you don't have that kind of fucking goalie in net, you have a backup all the time. Like you're gonna lose games you should be winning instead. Like
Right.
you're gonna be up 4-0 and lose 5-4, which is just ridiculous.
They're still paying Mike Richards $1.3 million.
For 3 more years.
Nice.
Do you think he's taking that and trying to smuggle cocaine over the border again, or?
I was just gonna say he's got a good amount of drug money right now.
What do
Jealous.
Jealous. Jarom, what do you got in the Pacific?
I'm sick of what happened last year. Edmonton, San Jose, Calgary, Anaheim.
Really?
Yeah, I mean Vancouver's gonna be dog shit.
I don't.
Fucking
Vancouver's
Vegas
gonna
is
be better.
I don't. The one. All right, who's gonna finish higher, Vegas or Vancouver?
Vancouver.
You think so?
Yeah.
Vegas, they might be. Right now, they might be a good team, but they're going to be at the trade deadline. They're going to be moving anything that's worth moving.
yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. That's very true. I'm sure they're gonna want to finish lower than Vancouver. I don't think Marc-Andre Fleury wants to fucking just give up games though.
Yeah, it's gonna
Like
be.
he's the type of goalie as well that can just steal fucking games.
Arizona-
Like, not playoff games.
Arizona, I think if their young guys play like they should, they can, they're going to be like another one of those like Carolina team in the West that can possibly.
Well, they're also making a smart move of not having their young guys play right
Yeah.
now. They're keeping them in the juniors and shit like that.
Yeah, they're doing it the right way because they know they're gonna fuck themselves if they do that. But
They want to put the best product out for Seattle. That's all.
Wait till we get to Seattle and see what our team's gonna be. Just wait. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say you give Arizona about another year or two, and then they might be a sneaky team. But right now, I don't see it. I mean, they have a lot of good young talent, but
They do. I mean, and then your first fucking D pairing of Hjalmarsson and Ekman Larsson just
Get
filthy.
the fuck out of here! Like,
come on. Yeah, but then you got Ronta in that, so.
Ronta's not bad.
yeah,
dude.
that's a solid.
We'll
but
see
it's
how
his
he is
first.
as a-
Yeah, it's his first 50,
as a
60
starter.
game season possibly.
Who did the Hawks trade for from Arizona at the trade deadline?
What?
Wait, what?
I said, well, you know, it's the classic trade deadline pickup from Arizona for the Blackhawks.
No, it's got to be somebody that hasn't won a cup yet. We need
So a lot of people.
an older guy that hasn't won a cup.
You think we can
Ekman Larson.
Yeah.
Bring him in, baby. Sorry, Jarom, we're taking away your buddy. We're throwing you in the desert and taking away your only friend.
Oh, so heartbreaking.
Yeah, so Edmonton for sure won.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
I gotta go Anaheim, man. They're just fucking. It's stupid how good they are every year.
Yep.
And then.
And I fucking hate Anaheim.
I know, I fucking hate.
But I
them.
do want to get a Paul Kariya jersey.
Yes.
Yeah, old school Anaheim. I'm okay with. New school, fuck. I like the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, not the Anaheim Ducks.
Yeah. That Disney squad.
The one thing Disney didn't fuck up.
Yeah. 3 in the Pacific. I'm going Calgary. Jagr's got that X factor. Help Goudreau.
No, San Jose.
I got San Jose 4th.
Yeah, San Jose. I can see taking a little bit of a hit.
Yeah.
I mean,
no Marlowe can be interesting.
Marlowe, they signed Joe Thornton for what, $8 million
Yeah.
for 1 year.
Yeah.
Coming off a torn
That's hilarious.
ACL.
Burns and Thornton.
If they're not doing too hot, like they're not going to be able to like deal Thornton for anybody for that contract that they just gave him either.
Eat a shit ton of money.
Yeah. So, Poetz had Edmonton, Anaheim, San Jose, Calgary.
Yeah.
And now on to the most important division.
The Metro.
Yeah, back to the Metro because why not? Let's talk about them some more. Carolina.
Yep. Scott Darling, baby.
This is honestly the hardest.
Yeah,
one.
so Central. This
is tough.
Fucking rough, man. Honestly, I could see 5 teams coming out of the Central this year.
Oh yeah, easily.
Oh God, yeah.
I definitely could. Tanner, what do you got?
I mean, the Hawks aren't number 1, I don't think,
No.
like they were last year. But you know the Hawks always go on a fucking tear every season for about 10 games somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of like either separate themselves from the pack or catch up to the pack.
Yep.
And so they'll be there. It's just whether or not like how well they did before that. Like what was it last year? It was them in Minnesota fighting back and forth, and then Minnesota just ate a bunch of dicks, and then
They got
just
the
fucking
Boudreaux
fell
on them.
off a bit.
They caught the Boudreaux.
Yeah, I don't know. I can see Dallas coming in first just because of like all the shit that they added.
Everybody's high on Dallas right now, and honestly, I'm
It's just whether or not if they can perform.
It's their goalie
think,
again, though.
No,
I think if Bishop, it's really a lot of it relies on if Bishop can stay healthy, though, too.
I think it's more on their D because Bishop can be a very solid goaltender, and they have the scoring in front of them. But I don't think that their D is strong.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean they're a fucking just a shooting gallery kind of a fucking team, and you added Radulov to that squad that already has like Sagan, Ben, fucking Spezza, and like it's just filthy.
Yeah, they're gonna be a fun team to watch, and there's gonna be some highlight reel goals. But I don't know. I mean, everybody's high on them right now, and personally, I don't know.
Yeah, Central Division's tough.
Yeah, Central is tough.
After them, I can see the Hawks easily being number 2.
Hawks too, yeah. Against EA, you still sure about that?
A whole 10 spots.
I mean,
higher.
against my better judgment, yeah, I think I'm gonna say yeah.
When has EA ever failed you before?
About every time we play fucking EA SHL.
Hey, why don't you pick your name for the broadcasters to announce?
What, the fucking Tickle Time one?
No, Tanner, because they don't fucking have it.
Oh, yeah, they don't have Tanner or Houston, which is fucking ridiculous.
But they got Tickle Time.
Tickle Time and our fucking number ones.
Number one.
Fucking stupid. Whatever.
Um,
Moving on. Third. I mean, fuck. I guess you can swap with 2, but Nashville.
Yeah.
You know, Hawks and Nashville is like 2 and 3, I'd say, and then Minnesota probably 4, maybe St. Louis. I don't know. I fucking hate St. Louis. I don't want them to be in the playoffs. I just don't see them. Like, I don't see what they have besides Tarasenko.
Yeah, they lost Steen and Fabry, which is a big hit.
Yeah, and like they don't have Shattenkirk on the back end anymore for that power play.
They got Colton Parayko though.
Yeah. Whatever, I don't fucking care. But like now I just fucking, I don't know. What kind of Jake Allen are you gonna have? Are you gonna have the one that started the season last year, or the one that finished the season last year?
Yeah,
He's one of the worst goalies in the fucking NHL at the beginning of the year, and then he was the fucking one of the best at the end. Like, who the fuck are you getting? Like,
yeah.
They're such a fucking whack job team. That's why I just, get your shit together. But actually don't. Fucking let it fall apart.
Hey,
Get the fuck out.
St. Louis, pack your shit.
Yeah. It's like, it depends on, fuck. If they play like how they could play, yeah, they're making the playoffs. But if they play like dog shit,
they
like they always do, fuck them. They're not in. And like maybe Winnipeg sneaks in.
Winnipeg.
What a mystery. Get your goaltending right.
They're gonna, honestly, I think they sneak in.
Yeah. I mean, their defense is solid. Their fucking top line of Scheifele, Line and Nellers is just filthy.
Oh my God. That's fucking disgusting.
And you still have Blake Wheeler behind that.
Yeah.
And he's just a monster.
And you got Bufflin just destroying people.
Oh, God, yeah. I think one of my favorite things last year was when Wheeler got, when Malkin fucking cheap shot at Wheeler, and then when Wheeler goes up to the next game, he's like, you got to do it, and then they just fucking drop the gloves.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck yeah.
And then the Malkin interview after, he's just like, I know I go after him, and he asked me to fight, and I can't say no, he captain, and we fight.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly thought you were Evgeny Malkin just now, so that's great.
We actually pulled up the clip. That wasn't me, so.
Oh, no shit. That was fast.
Yeah, we're on our shit.
Fuck.
What do you got, Jarom? All right, let's ask Poetz.
I'm just trying to think of first. Yeah, go with Poetz.
He has Minnesota, Nashville, Chicago, St. Louis. Yeah, fuck Poetz. Yeah, we get it.
I'm gonna go Nashville, Chicago, Dallas, and throw everybody off Winnipeg.
Yeah, I can see Winnipeg sneaking in. I feel like I'm missing a team, but is there only like 5 teams?
Colorado,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Easy to forget.
Who fucking cares?
What about you, Nolly?
Oh, man. What a... God. Irrelevant fucking team.
Yeah.
Couldn't even think of them when I'm listing off the fucking squads.
Come on. The Matt Duchene's? How could you forget?
Not for long, bud.
The Joe Sakic's?
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna go Minnesota.
1?
Yeah.
1?
Yeah. They got Bruce Boudreau. Come on, bud. I don't know. This is so fucking hard, dude. I don't know. Then I'll go Nashville, Chicago, and Winnipeg.
So no Dallas at all?
No Dallas. Honestly, Dallas is gonna make it, and there's not gonna be a wild card from the Pacific.
Yeah, it's gonna be who's gonna be missing from the Pacific? I'd say probably San Jose.
I'd say San Jose too.
San Jose or Calgary. That's the thing.
I think Calgary will make it.
All right, so
But that depends on goaltending too. I mean,
yeah, that depends on Mike Smith being able to handle that.
Yeah.
So real quick before,
but they have like one of the best decors too.
Yeah, but I don't know, Johnny.
Them in Nashville are just ridiculous with their defense.
All right, so real quick before we jump into Ride and Pine and wrap this thing up, let's pick your East champion, your West champion, and your Stanley Cup champion.
Well, I think it's going to be Tampa. Oh, fuck.
Out of the East or the West?
I want it to be Toronto. That'd be great. Toronto, Edmonton.
Oh, God. It's going to happen. It's going to happen one of these years.
It's going to happen soon.
I'm so
Toronto,
excited
Edmonton,
for that.
probably Edmonton squeaks out a win.
So we're going Tampa?
Yeah. But, no, I want it to be Toronto. Oh, fuck. 2015 rematch. There we go. Fuck it. Tampa Bay and Chicago.
Is that you're going?
Yeah, but you know what? I think Tampa would win.
Okay.
Tampa pulls it out.
Nolly?
Yeah.
Yeah, just the fucking rematch. I would love to see the Hawks beat them. That'd be fucking sick.
Well, Poetzy's got Edmonton, Tampa, and Tampa coming out.
Yeah, I was very tempted to say that, but fuck that shit.
What about you?
Honestly, I gotta go same. Edmonton, Tampa. Tampa
It's,
blowing them out.
I don't think it's as predictable as it could be. Like the NBA playoffs were fucking predictable.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Oh,
NHL is
yeah.
completely
And you said you went
out of
Tampa?
nowhere.
Yeah.
So,
but
like, you can't just pick like the fucking best teams because you know it's out of nowhere. Like some goalie's gonna get fucking hot.
well, I mean that's you picking Washington Capitals every year. It's not gonna happen, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you don't fucking pick them.
Yeah, fuck them. Maybe this is their year. Maybe they come in the wild card spot and fucking
Dude,
make
watch
a
this
run.
be like fucking Minnesota's year.
No, fuck Minnesota.
It would be like Minnesota versus Columbus, and nobody would watch the fucking final.
Minnesota, Carolina. Carolina really makes a run.
Oh yeah, dude. Scott Darling, fucking putting him on the shoulders.
Fuck, come on. They got Marcus Kruger. Let's go.
Oh, fourth line lockdown.
I think Toronto makes it to the Eastern Conference Final, though.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think they're going to make
It's
it.
basically going to be the fucking Hawks like the year before they won it when they fucking lost to Detroit in the Western Conference Final.
Yep. I said it last year. I was like, this is the 07-08 Hawks right now. And I made a bet with Poetz, and that kid's about to get fucked.
You're about to get a New Jersey.
Not a big deal.
I'm going Pittsburgh.
Not a big deal.
I'm going Pittsburgh versus Edmonton. Edmonton in 7.
Oh, you win games too.
I just think
Yikes.
if you're gonna lose a three-peat, it has to be a game 7.
Game 7 double overtime.
Yeah.
At home.
McJesus dropping the bomb.
All right, so riding pine time.
Worst team in the league.
Oh, worst team in the league.
3, 2, 1.
Vegas.
Colorado.
Vegas.
Colorado. Come on,
don't
guys. Figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, I could. Yeah, fuck Colorado.
Did you forget about him again, Tanner?
Yeah,
There's 31 teams in the league still.
I mean, you could say there's still 30 teams in the league. But yeah, I mean, at some point, you know they're gonna get rid of Duchesne, or he's just gonna fucking stop playing. And like when they get rid of him, they're not gonna be better.
No, yeah, not at all.
Fair.
Before riding pine, really quick, we saw this on Twitter. Since Boston just lost, Vegas picked up Malcolm Subban off waivers, and since they did that, Boston has now lost their first overall pick from
First round pick.
The first general pick.
Their first pick in
the
each draft from 05 to 13. Matt Leishif was the 05. He was playing in Switzerland. 06 was Phil. He's in Pittsburgh now, obviously. 07, Zach Hamill. He's playing in Sweden. 08, Joe Colburn. He's in Colorado. 09, Jordan Caron. He's UFA. 2010, Tyler Sagan. 2011, Dougie Hamilton. 2012, Malcolm Subban. 2013, Linus Arneson, and he's in Sweden. What a joke.
And what do they have to show for it? That's what I want to know.
They have Pasternak.
Is he a product of one of those first round picks?
No,
I'm
not sure.
They do have one cup.
They do have one cup with Sagan.
Yeah. But Phil's got 2.
Yeah. And Toronto doesn't have any, so.
Well, we don't have Poetz to do his awkward transition.
Tanner, you want to take a crack at it?
No.
All right, that's the one.
All right.
You're riding the pine pony, pal.
All right.
Yeah, I felt like it would be disrespectful to take Poetz's line.
So what?
So let's see. The
Goalie respect, bruh.
first one.
Get off his dick, bruh.
Comes from Twitter.
The whole Twitter?
The whole Twitter.
The whole Twitter, everybody at once asked.
Comes from Cody.
Cody. Of
Cody.
course.
He's got 3, so we'll do all 3 real quick. How long do you think DeBrincat stays up in the NHL? I say full season.
I mean, I'd say full season for sure, unless he gets hurt.
I think he might get dropped once, but then he'll get brought back up.
You
Just
think like
for a
conditioning stint if it's not working out too well?
Yeah, just a short period, but then he'll get brought back up.
Less than 10 games.
Yeah.
Okay, so will Jagr still produce?
Fuck yeah.
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 Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. He's going to get like 40 points.
Yeah,
I can see that.
35-40. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Is he gonna hit the 1 point? How many points is he away from breaking the one fact about like
One.
Yeah.
Is he only 1 point away?
I think it was one.
That's hilarious. I can't wait.
It was like 1 or like 10. It's not much.
It's gonna happen.
He'll break it in one
He
season.
gets that point, and he should take a lap around the fucking rink.
He's got to Jagr salute it. Whether it was an
God.
assist, a secondary assist, a goal, like empty netter, like he's got to Jagr salute.
Wasn't his assist to take second all time, like a fucking puck that hit him off the ass? And
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It was Doug Glatt style.
Yeah, fucking totally Jagr move.
What a beauty.
All right,
Like I said, there's no fucking not a gem move by him.
All right, so
Oh,
last
so
question from Cody: where does Matt Duchene go?
Columbus.
Lumbus.
That's what I was thinking too.
Lumbus or the island?
That's
Islanders, I don't think they have the pieces that Sakic wants, but I also do think whenever Duchene does get traded, it's for less than what he's fucking asking for.
There's no
Because
way
it's
he's gonna
taking so
get.
long.
Do you? I think if you were hearing more rumbles about Duchene going to the island, it's gonna be more that Tavares is on his way out, and they're trying to.
I think
feel something.
Yeah, I think Islanders are too focused on fixing this whole arena situation
Yeah.
just to keep Tavares to focus on Duchene.
Yeah. I mean, I could also see Sakic holding on to Duchene long enough that his contract just runs out, and he's like, fuck out of here.
Or Duchene doesn't play as well, and what the asking price has to go down because
Yeah.
he's not producing.
Yeah.
Totally
Piss him off more and more. Fuck
just
that.
tossing it, just throwing it.
Well, he
they-
said that he's got to put on a smile and play the best hockey he can play just so he can get the fuck out, basically.
I just will never
Well,
forget
it's also
that
because
picture.
he respects his teammates.
That-
He
Yeah.
doesn't want to
That
short
fucking
shit them.
fucking picture day thing, and it just
Oh, yeah.
just fucking trade me like
Straight face, trade me right fucking now.
Trade me or fucking kill me.
yeah. All right, so the last question we got is from is it TJ Sennett?
Yep.
It is. Which player from across the league do you see breaking out this year, and do you have a goalie that you think is going to break out?
I mean, I think John Gibson can have a fucking unreal season.
That's a good pick.
Player wise, shit.
Hawks.
It's hard to
From the Hawks.
I
I,
mean,
got Taze.
from the Hawks.
I say Saad.
I think Taze and Saad they're definitely they're due a breakout. They need something to change.
I would love to see Hartman have a breakout season.
Yeah, that would be great.
Druin
Otherwise-
is my one from the across the league.
Druin.
Across
Yeah.
the league, you think Druin?
I think he's.
I was gonna say I would love to see Werenski have a Norris Trophy type season.
Yeah.
Him or Seth Jones.
Yeah, Seth Jones.
Seth Jones is definitely one I can see having a breakout season right now.
I definitely could too. He's honestly he's a lot better than I thought he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to be. I had one and I can't remember who it was. Goalie, I think Scott Darling might step up.
Oh yeah.
I think
I feel like he can
I think
easily handle the load of a starting
and I
role.
think I guess you got to throw Rance on that list too.
no. I
don't
think
think
it's
so?
Darling. I think it's Darling.
But I'm saying a goalie that has the potential to step up or break out this year. Ranta, I mean, this same situation. Darling, it's his
Yeah.
first full season,
But I think Darling just has a better shot in Carolina.
and he's got a little bit more riding on it than Arizona does.
Yeah.
Actually, the last Ride and Pine question: who's winning the Kendrick?
I have a really bad feeling that I'm not gonna win it after I fucked up the whole draft.
Yeah, you colluded this whole season.
I didn't. I was just drunk and I was asleep.
Well, Nolly texts like, "Yeah, I tried calling him, he didn't answer." I'm like, "Oh, I'll try calling him." No answer. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Well, I'm just gonna focus on this." I was so riled, I was all anticipating my entire draft happening in the 13th round, so I didn't even look at top picks. So when it hit me, I was like, "Oh shit!" No. Interesting.
Yeah. Everybody got a first rounder this year.
I just like Megan
Fucking
coming
pissed.
in. Megan coming in. Yeah, what the fuck? I supposed to have 3 first rounds?
Yeah, that was 8 rounds in.
He wasn't even there for the beginning anyway. So
No, neither of you were. You missed the first
It was
4.
it was the first, and Stu pointed this out. It is the first time that Phil was not selected by somebody. He was auto drafted.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yikers.
Oh,
That's gonna be a rough
Sorry.
one. Definitely going for the 3-peat.
the 3P.
The thrill Pete.
I just hope I can finish top 3 again. Keep that streak going for myself.
I just gotta finish 1 too. That's all I gotta do. Just keep going.
What are your guys' fantasy team's names again?
I'm the Pitter Patty.
Mine's the Phil Pete. Like, what? Get off me.
I'm not asking you, Tanner. I know. I know what you're doing.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Oh God, best name though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't even make the playoffs, at least you got the best name, man.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
You got that locked up.
I'm just gonna go missing halfway through the season, so if you guys want to know what my team name is, hit them up on Twitter.
If you want to know what Tanner's team name is,
Broly the goalie 89. Is that your Twitter handle?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, I think that about wraps it up.
yeah. Tanner, thanks for filling in for Poetz.
No problem, just the backup goalie doing what I need to do. Pulling out a dub, babe.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I can be on episode 24 because 24 is best.
That's what we like to hear, and that's how we're gonna end it, baby.
All right.
Thanks for
Love you, boys.
listening.
All right, take it easy.
Later.
Follow the guys on Twitter at WCBP, on Instagram, WCBPodcast, and like them on Facebook, the Windy City Benders Podcast. The Windy City Benders Podcast.